Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Bray Newland and I am the Assistant Dean for the Division of Applied Undergraduate Studies, and I'm also a clinical professor in the Tisch Institute for Global Sport. So if you're a sports student, hopefully you'll see me in class one day. I would just like to talk to you today about academic expectations. So what do we expect of you in the classroom? First, so that you and we as professors get the most out of the experience, I urge you to speak up. When you ask questions, when you engage in the discussion, it makes the entire experience better for everyone. And I know some of you are probably shy and nervous about speaking up in class, but it really does make a difference, and your thoughts really matter too. And so we want to hear from you. We want to get you engaged in the classroom. So one of the great things about NYU, especially courses in SPS, is that they're very experiential, meaning you're going to collaborate not only with clients outside of the classroom. So one of the big things we love is to bring in a client so you get that real world experience, but also collaborating with your peers. Teamwork is incredibly important, and I know sometimes students don't like to work with teams because you lose a little bit of that control in terms of how you might want to do something. But the reality is our workplaces are based on teams. And so it becomes a really important skill set to learn in how to interact with others. And so collaboration with peers is incredibly important, especially in a lot of our project work that we do. But also collaboration with key industry partners is incredibly important. And we find that very valuable to you to really get that experience, that real world experience, by working on projects that our industry partners are grappling with your peers in teams. And so that's one thing that you can expect when you join us at SPS. The other thing that I want you to think about is mindset. So what's really important for me and how I try to start my day is thinking about myself as a victor instead of a victim. And what I mean by that is when you struggle in class, thinking about, or you're struggling in life in general, the way in which you approach that matters, right? We can only handle what's within our control, and in that case, for me, I always like to come at it from a positive perspective. So how can I be a victor in my thinking? And so mindset really matters. And so if you're struggling in class, you're trying to think that positive. If you've had a difficult or a conflict with a peer or with your professor, what did you learn from that? How can you use that in the future to help you interact better with others or learn from an experience? And so that victor attitude is really one that puts you in the driver's seat, puts you in control of your life, and it allows you to take accountability for your own actions. A victim, on the other hand, is one of those people that tends to blame others for things that are going wrong in their life. So if you didn't do well on an exam or on an assignment, it wasn't because of something you did, which you had control of, but it gets blamed on someone else. And so I find that students with the victor mindset tend to be incredibly successful, whereas those who have more of a victim mindset tend to struggle a little bit more. So my advice to you is to try to come at everything with that victor mindset. How can you help yourself succeed by taking control of the things that you can control in your life? And hopefully that will set you up for success. The last thing I'd like to offer as advice to you is come visit us in our offices. We are all here to support you. We are here to help you in your journey. That means that we need to get to know you too outside of the classroom. So please come ask us about career advice. Please come talk to us when you're struggling and you don't understand something in class. Please come talk to us if you have questions about an assignment. All of those things are incredibly important for you to be successful, and that's why we're here. So come see us. Let us help you and help this experience here at NYU be as successful as possible so that you can get out there and really tackle the world and become the next great leaders.